there at the finish line for you.
I'm gonna make a big sign for you.
Doesn't show up for anything. And then he shows up.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the new film directed by David Gordon Green, Stronger, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Tatiana Maslany. And Jake Gyllenhaal plays Jeff Bowman, a man who just went out to see his girlfriend run the Boston Marathon and unfortunately ends up on the bad side of things, basically losing his two legs, and he basically needs to fight through and recover. And it's kind of this inspirational story of how he deals with the aftermath of going through such a traumatic event and kind of adjusting to this different type of lifestyle. So I saw great reviews coming out of this one from the Toronto International Film Festival, so I was looking forward to it. And it was a very good movie. I don't think it's like one of the greatest movies of all time, or nothing like that, but it was a very good movie. It kind of falls under some of the, I guess, kind of cliches of these inspirational dramas here and there, but at the same time, it's hard to critique that when it is a true story. So it's kind of this hit and miss balancing act, but I will say, some of the best parts of this movie is just the performances. Jake Gyllenhaal potentially gives a career best. It's hard to say because he was so good in Nightcrawler, but this, I think he deserves an Oscar nomination for this movie. He is fantastic. He shows such a range of emotion from where you figure out his journey from like the very beginning of this movie to where he ends up, to the whole middle section where he's kind of on the down and depressed state. You get to really see and feel his emotions as you watch it. And the thing is, it doesn't always just affect him, it affects the people around him and his family and his mom and his friends and everything like that. You get to see them react and adjust their lifestyle, and especially so with Tatiana Maslany's character, plays his kind of ex-girlfriend, on and off again girlfriend, and she is fantastic in this one. I unfortunately haven't seen Orphan Black. I know I've heard she's great in this show, but I haven't actually seen it. I want to see it even more so now after watching Stronger, because she is fantastic. She could also get an Oscar nomination. I don't know if she'd land into lead actress or supporting actress. I'll probably push her for supporting, just because I feel like she has a greater shot at probably winning supporting than she has lead. But she is so great in this movie as well, because you get to see from her side of things how it affects her and how she has to deal with things and how she has to adjust her life to help out Jeff in these traumatic and stressful times. So again, just the performances are basically the best part of these movies. Like I said, the movie isn't bad. I can't really say there's like a bad thing about it, other than that it follows some cliches here and there about the story and everything like that. But again, it's a true story, so it's hard to critique that. But with a movie like this, of course, it's going to pack an emotional punch, and it really does do so in both like the sad ways where you feel really bad, and then these emotional, like happy, uplifting ways where you're gonna feel connected, especially towards the end of the movie. It just comes together quite nicely in the end, and it makes you feel really inspired that you can pretty much do anything that you set your mind to. Again, that's kind of a cliche in a sense, but it is that type of story, and you really get to see Jake Gyllenhaal, who portrays Jeff, really portray this on screen and bring such emotional depth to this true life story. And if people are going to be like, oh, well, I saw this movie last year, I saw Patriots Day, it's pretty much the same thing, right? It is not at all. Patriots Day is basically about finding the terrorists who did this horrendous act, where this one's kind of, it deals with that a little bit at the beginning, but then it's really just about the comeback story of Jeff Bowman. So they're completely different movies, and if you were like, oh, I didn't love Patriots Day, or I've seen it before, definitely give this a chance, because it's a completely different movie. But overall, not too much more to say. Jake Gyllenhaal gives one of a career best performance. Tatiana Maslany as well gives a fantastic performance. Just a great overall movie, and dealing with this guy kind of being portrayed as a hero when he doesn't believe that he is a hero himself. Very inspiring movie. Definitely check it out if you didn't like Patriots Day or you did like Patriots Day. I like both of them myself. Patriots Day I think was in my top 10 of last year. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as that, just because I don't know, I just enjoyed that story more, and this one's again more of a kind of a cliche type thing, but it's still a very good movie, and for those reasons alone, I'm going to give Stronger a movie rating of an 8 out of 10. It's a solid movie. Definitely check this one out. As for my enjoyment rating, I will also give that an 8 out of 10. It's a very enjoyable movie. It's, again, if you want to feel inspired a little bit and see someone battle through the tough times, definitely check out Stronger. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every week. That is it, and I'll talk to y'all later.